Hello everyone, this is Mayuri 567 back with another episode of Flower Summer, and whoof, it's definitely feeling like summer. Gonna be another hot one this week. So, my day partner asked me what we're going to do next. When Sister Best way right for our session, we sent her away, telling her that we'd be doing individual practices today so that the script could be altered. Then I had already Kamikaze sent by Shirahani to check again whether anything had been handed in at the teacher's lounge or dormitory.
古来からこういう時は現場百遍と決まっているんだよ。
Honestly, in a time-honored tradition, we're gonna go over the scene of the crime with a fine-tooth comb.
以前にも同じ言葉を聞いたわね。
I've heard those same words from you before.
あの時はお前が真犯人だったかな。
And you were the real culprit back then. Perhaps it's a more sensitive topic than I thought. She doesn't make any retort. No, actually. My eccentric commentary partner is ignoring me completely as she proceeds in casting her gaze over the chapel.
なぜバスキア教諭へ黙っていることにしたの？
Trying to hold that one back. Why'd you decide not to tell Sister Basquate? With my chair in the direction of the chancel, I addressed her question.
あの時は悪意を持った者が故意に盗んだと言ったけどな。違った場合を考えたんだよ。
I'd also said that someone had taken them on purpose back then. What if I'm wrong this time?
善意で預かっているということ？
One sec. Got to meet someone for 1 hour. You mean someone might be looking at them thinking they're doing us a favor? How we do the
善意で預かっているということ？
Alright.
そうだ。もしそうだったら、バスキア教諭に話して大ごとになったらかわいそうだろ。
Exactly. In that case, I'd put them in a tough spot if we told Sister Basquate and turned it into a huge deal.
へえ。だから遺失物を聞いてくる時にも、盗まれたことは言うなって付け加えたわけ。
So that's why I told him not to say anything about the scripts being stolen when he sent them around to Lost and Found. I answered in the affirmative and continued methodically inspecting every nook and cranny of each pew. But feeling her cool gaze on me, I can't help but break into a grin.
ま、それは表向きってことだ。実際は騒ぎにせず、確実に弱みを握りたいってことだよ。
Still, that's all for appearance's sake. Really, I wanted to get something concrete on the culprit without causing a fuss.
やっぱり、悪趣味ね。
I thought so. You're being sneaky as usual.
ここであと2年と少しは奉公しなくちゃならない。生きやすくするためさ。
We're here for another 2 years. You ought to help me out with this stuff a little. It's character building. But as I sigh sadly, maybe she believes me. It's bet she doesn't realize my true intentions.
で、今は何をやっているの？
So, what are you doing right now?
白羽が見逃してないかを調べてるのさ。こっちに来て手伝えよ。
Well, even see if Shirahane missed anything. Get over here and help.
稽古時間の間だけよ。
Only for the duration of our planned rehearsal. I shrugged Takasaki to look around underneath the pews.
こいつじゃかがめないからな。
I can't bend down that far.
倒れ込んだらどうしようもないものね。
I suppose you'd be stuck if you fell over. Takasaki shrugs and crouches down.
それで、これに何の意味があるの？椅子と床に少しの隙間はあるけど、台本が差し込まれるほどは空いていないわよ。
What's the point in this? There's a slight gap between the pew and the floor, but it's not really big enough for the scripts to slip under.
意味はあるさ。這いつくばるお前が見られるのと、可愛らしい下着が拝める。
Of course there's a point. When you're crawling around like that, I get a nice view of your adorable underwear.
ふざけているならやめるわよ。
If you're going to mess around, I won't help. She gets to her feet and glares at me, her almond eyes narrowing. I spread my arms wide and reassure her it was just a joke.
白羽はこの聖堂を探したとは言っていたが、 下校時刻を過ぎて校則違反を犯して探しに来ていた。美に入り才に入りとはいかないだろう。
Shirhane said she searched the chapel, but it was after school hours. She was breaking school rules coming here to look. She probably couldn't look over the place that thoroughly.
だからそうだな、右側の2列目と3列目の箇所を重点的に調べてくれ。
So, you focus on the second and third pews on the right-hand side. She shoots me a fairly icy look, but being straightforward with her seems to have worked, as she now looks to be searching properly.
これは
What's this?
何を見つけた？
What you found? It's left from an area a little away from where the scripts have been left. Caught between her fingers is a small scrap of paper.
これはメモ帳の紙片ね。
It's from a notebook. She hands it to me and I give it a close stare. In large hurried scrawls written St. Joseph. Below that, 3 books, and then finally an arrow pointing downwards.
これどういう意味かしら？
What does it mean?
さてね、ピザ屋の注文ってわけじゃなさそうだ。
Well, now, it doesn't look like a pizza order. I stare at the scrap of paper, secretly quite surprised at this unexpected discovery. Takasaki is also gazing at it intently.
これって合唱部の人のじゃないの？
Surely, this belongs to a member of the choir club.
どうしてそう思う？
Why'd you think that?
この本というのは譜面のことじゃない？譜面を1冊2冊と呼ぶこともあるでしょ？だから本と書いた。
Couldn't the 3 books refer to hymn music? If they were just working from actual hymnals rather than just sheet music, you might as well use the term books.
この聖ヨゼフってのは？
What about this St. Joseph?
それはわからないけれど、聖歌の中でそういう曲のタイトルがあるのではないかしら。
I don't know, maybe it refers to the title of a hymn.
だからこれはメモ帳を1枚破って譜面、本を3つ置いておいたわと伝えるためにあったものじゃないの？
Whoever it was must have tore a page from their notebook and jotted down the fact that they left 3 books, 3 hymnals, here. The choir club usually uses the chapel for their activities, so this train of thought is perfectly natural. However,
私はそう思わない。
I don't think so.
どうしてよ？
Why not?
この2週間近く、合唱部のみんなには悪いが、放課後この聖堂は私たちが朗読の稽古に使っていた。
Because unfortunately for the choir club, for the last 2 weeks we've taken over the chapel after class for our own rehearsals. Oh.
もし昼休みの合間に熱心な部員が練習に使っていて、このメモを残したとしても。
Even if some particularly enthusiastic coursers were coming here to practice at lunchtime and one of them left that note,
放課後こいつが椅子の上に置かれていたのなら、私たちの誰かが見つけていただろうよ。
they'd have left it on one of the pews and one of us would surely have seen it when we came by later.
でも、私たちの練習以前に書かれていたもので、風に飛ばされて椅子の下の隙間に挟まっていたということは？
But how about if it was written before our practice and then the wind blew it into the gap underneath the pew?
その可能性もある。だが、私はメモ帳に書かれていた個数が気になるんだよ。
That's a possibility, however I'm curious about these books mentioned in the note. He parrots my question back to me and I go on.
お前も言っていたが、この本が譜面だったら3枚、もしくは3冊って書かないか？
It's like you suggest. These books are hymnals, then why wouldn't they have just written that? It's not like a chorister would be unfamiliar with the term.
お前は合唱部員が書いたものだと言ったが、それだと個数に疑問符が出てくる。なぜ普段譜面を扱っている部員が3つと書いたのか。
And if a member of the choir club did write this, that calls into question the number as well. Why would someone who usually handles them need to specify how many there were?
私は本は台本の本だと思う。だから3つと書いたんじゃないかってね。
I think the books here refer to our scripts, and that's why there's 3 of them. And from the scrawled handwriting, you can tell that the note was written in a hurry. If it was someone used to recitations and stuff, they'd probably have written scripts, but they weren't able to come up with the right term on the fly, so they hurriedly put down as books.
私はこのメモ帳のページは台本を持っていった者が置いていったものだと思う。そしてこいつは我々に向けた挑戦だとね。
I think this note was left by whoever took the scripts. It was left as a challenge to us.
誰がどうしてそんな真似をするの？
Who would do something like that, and why?
それはそいつに聞いてくれよ。ただこいつは何かを意味し指しているのだけは確かだ。順当に考えれば宝の地図って感じかね。
You'd have to ask them. At any rate, it's clear that this has some meaning. It certainly indicates something. In fact, if you think about it, it's kind of like a treasure map.
見つけてみろって？
It's telling us how to find the scripts? She regards the scrap of paper dubiously. My actual intentions aside, I'm honestly pretty fired up by this challenge. I'm gonna solve this thing, confront whoever wrote the note, and knock him down a peg or two. I can't wait.
とりあえず台本探しに出向くとしようぜ。
First things first, let's go look for those scripts. Without waiting for the others, or any prison Vikings, we proceed to the main school entrance.
ここに台本が隠されているっていうの？
You think the scripts are hidden here?
探してるものとは違うが、目立つのはこの階段なんだよな。
It's not quite what we're looking for, but this staircase really stands out. I wheel my chair closer so I can inspect the stairs properly.
何をしているのか教えてくれてもいいんじゃないの？
Could you tell me exactly what it is you're doing?
メモ帳にあった聖ヨゼフだけどな。
The St. Joseph in that note. I go behind the staircase and look up, but there's nothing to see. I address my outtake partner who's gazing at me with a usual look of irritation.
聖ヨゼフと聞いてひらめいたのが階段なんだよ。
What do you think of when you hear St. Joseph? For me, it's a flight of stairs that comes to mind.
階段？成人なのに化けて出るわけ？
St. Joseph, flight of the stairs? You mean that even though he's a saint, he turned into a ghost and haunts the staircase?
違う。聖ヨゼフの階段という奇跡の階段があるんだよ。支柱を作らずにぐにゃぐにゃととぐろを巻いたような階段がさ。
What? No, that's a staircase known as the miraculous stair of St. Joseph. It's a spiral staircase that coils upwards without any kind of central support.
へえ、そんなものが。さすが処置ね。
Huh? I had no idea something like that existed. You really are a book nut. She sounds unusually impressed, so I go on to explain in more detail.
聖ヨゼフの階段はアメリカのサンタフェにあるロレットチャペルという修道院に実在する螺旋階段なんだ。
The staircase leads up to the old choir loft of the Loretto Chapel, a former convent in Santa Fe, America.
内側にも外側にも支柱がなく、どうやって螺旋階段が存在できているか未だにわからないミステリー物件ってやつさ。
There aren't any supports on either the inside of the staircase or the outside. It's still a mystery as to how it's able to stay up.
それを知っていたからここへ来たってわけね。
And knowing that brought you here?
学院で一番見事な階段はここだからな。
Because these are the most impressive set of stairs in the school. Understanding why we're here, Taisaki joins me looking for the clues to the whereabouts of the scripts. We come up empty-handed.
落書きもないな。
There isn't even any graffiti.
ひねらずに本を隠すなら本なのじゃないかしら。
If you're going to hide a book, wouldn't the simplest thing to be to hide it with the other books? So I like to suggest we go check out the library, and I head along with her. And we'll do that next episode. It's the end of the week, and well, I'm tired. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.